Hello and welcome to the third installment of this tutorial series on getting started with ExpressWAHPz. As we mentioned before, what we'll be doing this time around is looking at building up the home page content. This is basically the first page that most people would see when they first encounter your site. So that it acts as a shop front. It also acts as the point where they make a decision. I'm going to stick around and see if there's anything more that these guys can tell me, or they close the browser. You want to put something that's enticing, so if we look at some example websites, we'll generally have some kind of welcome message. We might have some animated graphical content just to add a bit of interest and grab the attention, maybe the use of fonts and colours, and really just some explanations as to what can be expected to be found inside the site. Similar structure here if we look at this site. This time we've got a video. Again, lots of stuff here. And again, another variation on the same thing. We basically have a montage of the services that are offered. Some sort of hook there that will lure you in to exploring further. So if we go back to our blank page here, what we'll do is we'll focus in this page contents area. We'll go to the home area. Now the first thing we'll do is just basically we'll start at the top and work down. We'll give it a page title. The page title basically appears in the browser or the tab caption. So if we change that to something a bit more than welcome, so welcome to Server Candy. The menu caption is home, the menu order is 1, that means it's going to appear over here on the left. We'll give it a description, and it's quite tempting for people sometimes to put a description here of what's on the page. You probably want to be thinking more in terms of being a bit more descriptive about the business. It's the kind of information that's going to be indexed and the kind of information that's going to come up on search results. So instead of description here, we're going this is my home page, or Silver Candy home page. Maybe a bit of a description. Silver Candy produces a unique range of personalized and hand stamped silver jewelry. So anybody seeing that description come up on the search results will get a better idea of whether that's relevant to what they were actually searching for. So it all ties in further down the track. Keywords, very similar to the description. I mean, we'll probably just be pulling out some of the main words from the description, throwing in a few extras. I mean, this can be adjusted and tweaked and refined over time. Now we look at the main content area. So this welcome we've got here is reflected by this here. So we say welcome to Silver Candy. Maybe centralize that, set the font, maybe even go for a slightly bigger size. We'll save that, and we find when we refresh this page that that's pretty much reflected in here. So we go on to say maybe thank you for visiting our website. We'll just leave that for the time being. We get an idea that we're going to have some sort of introductory kind of paragraph there. I don't want to bore people watching this video. What you might find towards the lower half of the page is just a bit of a description. And obviously we're not going to be leaving that on the page. That's really just there for the time being as a placeholder. If we save this, When we refresh the page, we can see that what we've typed in is appearing here. Now that's probably a fairly small font, so we'll just we'll throw this up a notch or two, take up to 16. Already you can see it's starting to come to life. Now you can visit silvercandy.com at some point after you've watched this video and see how this actually panned out. What I want to focus on now is something that is going to feature mainly on your home page. It could be used on any page of your website. But the most likely place for it to be will be the home page. And it's a very simple way of producing an effect like this rotating image animation that we have here. What we do, this is all saved, so we switch now to the featured images. And what we basically do, we've got nothing here at the moment. We start off and we do add new image. Now this takes us to a fairly familiar looking layout. So we select an image file. Basically, I'm going to create a folder here just to somewhere to store the headers. Again, just trying to keep things neat and tidy and organized. So we now go click on upload. We can choose a file from our hard drive. So I've got some images here that I wish to use. And upload. While that's uploading, it's worth noting that we're going to be using these to display that rotating image effect. It's a good idea to work with these files locally, reduce them to I think 500 or so pixels wide, about 310 pixels high, and you should help keep your website fairly snappy and relatively lightweight in terms of bandwidth usage. I'm working with this first image here, so we've got all these up there. So this first one we want to select. So just give it a description. It's really for your information when you're looking at it on the screen. And we'll save that. For some websites, just having that one item, this could be maybe a logo image, or it could be as we've seen on the Berry Digital Designs website, it could be a montage of various things. So if we just look at how we can get just this one to start with into your page, go back to the page contents, we'll go on the home, and now actually this featured image will automatically appear if you're using the standard default theme. When you first sign up, it will just appear in that top section. If you're using a customized layout, using a custom theme, what we're going to do, we have to just go into here, specify where we want that to appear. And the way that we do that is we just use a featured images tag. So we want that to appear between these two blocks of text. Save those details. You see that's been preserved. Go back over here, press refresh. You'll see already that solitary image appears in the HTML. So we go back to featured images and we just continue adding. We've got 5 images there that are now going to be automatically included anywhere that we've put the featured images text, the tag. So to prove that now, let's switch over to the home page. We refresh here, and if we sit and watch, it basically changes over. So that's basically it for this tutorial. We've covered all the basics on how to get your home page set up. Okay, so see you next time.